Complex has announced that they're canceling Everyday Struggle. Ends December 17th. Pretty much actively firing DJ Akademiks. Nadeska's still going to be on the roster doing other miscellaneous things for Complex. But really and truly, it's like Akademiks fired Complex. Akademiks now being free from Complex is going to be a whole different type of... Okay, let me play the video first and let me react to them saying whatever they got to say. Then I'm going to break it all down.
Before we get into all of the music news, guys, we do have some news of our own. So Thursday, December 17th is going to be the final episode of Everyday Struggle. For those of you who've been rocking with us since April 2017, you know it's been a very, very eventful ride. We've had a lot of highs, a lot of lows, and I think this is really the end of an era. Aquino, I'm definitely going to miss you guys.
This has been like a great experience. I look up and I'm like, damn, I've been doing this for 3 years almost. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's kind of ill. I love waking up and speaking about like topics with y'all too. So it's gonna take a little bit of getting used to, but you know, we built for it.
I think we all grow. I think we all are at the point where it's nothing where we're about to be like, okay, all right, these niggas are like they're all gonna be washed up out of here. I think we all have other steps and other levels to get to, but I felt it was definitely necessary for the fans to have a proper send-off. And, you know, thanks to Complex as a platform for allowing us to rock.
Okay, so the way I look at it, it's like, okay, they did 100,000 views per episode. Decent numbers, not the greatest. Not enough to pay Akademiks salary because Akademiks brings in too much interest by himself. Like, you're not going to be able to pay these niggas. And I think that's primarily one of the reasons why the show actively ended, because they can't afford these guys at these prices at nowadays, because Akademiks is too big as a brand. Like, when you look at it, they were doing Zoom episodes for like almost a full year now, where these guys are just on their phone or their laptop in their crib doing an episode, collecting a bag. Akademiks already has a way bigger infrastructure for him to do his own show. He's already starting a new podcast. He already has his own page that does way more numbers than Everyday Struggle. If anything, Everyday Struggle took Akademiks away from a lot of the shit on YouTube and left rooms and spaces for, you know, other people coming up to kind of fill the void and get their clout and their type of views, because he was being taken away by Complex. It's like, yeah, he was putting out material and content for them, but he could do so much more by himself without Complex and make way more money. So I think 2021 you're going to see a lot more from Akademiks, because he is one of the initial content creators that really made themselves big out of nowhere. So it is what it takes. Sometimes people are like, oh, you hate on Akademiks. Like, nah, I don't like the shit he did with Tekashi. I don't like some of the things he represents, but you have to respect his hustle and his grind and how he got to where he got in hip hop. You can't hate on that, because then you're just a hater and you're not looking at forward progress and progression and same shit, redundant statement. You can't look at that type of shit and see people accomplishing things and try to shit on it and act like they're not accomplishing shit, because that's being a hater at the end of the day. We see what he is out here. He has a large platform. He's a large force out here. Complex was slowing him down. I look at it like Akademiks actively fired Complex from wasting his time, but you know, it is what it is. Hopefully more people just take that solo, independent, be a boss yourself instead of being some high-paid employee for somebody else that's capitalizing way more off of you. So it is what it is.